Hi, my name is Sally Andrews, also known as PJ King, and I'm the author of Rough Ride, which luckily for me has been a successful ebook published at Amazon and has been doing very well. I'm very lucky to be writing here in my studio, which is in a little chalet in the bottom of my garden on the Surrey-Sussex borders. I've got a very nice website, which is probably where you're watching this video, but on the website people have asked me a lot of questions about the book, the history of the book, what the research was, all those sort of things, and I thought it would be really nice if I took the odd random question and answered them for you on a video. So today I'm going to look at this question, which was, can you tell us more about the cover and the design and why you chose it? And actually there are no mysteries here. The writing of the book was actually really easy. I finished the book, fantastic. And then suddenly I was overwhelmed by the fact that I had to find a cover which described this long book which I'd written. And there are lots of little facets and lots of little subplots which are through the book. And I had to try and describe in a picture, in an image, what the book was about. So how did I go about it? I was a complete novice, I didn't know what I was doing. So what did I do? I hit Google and it came up with a company called Spiffing Covers. So I took the bull by the horns and emailed them, and they emailed me back, and then I spoke to them on the phone, and I spoke to this really nice chap called James Willis, who I have to say was inordinately patient with me. It's really hard to describe a book like Rough Ride, which is 850 pages long, and try and make a synopsis of it for them. And we had plenty of false starts really, and especially since originally at that time the book was called Sabs and not Rough Ride at all. So we had a few false starts, and James was very patient, and eventually we came up with this cover. And the cover itself, first of all, it's probably quite difficult to see on the video, but the graphics are extremely high quality. And the picture is sort of like a frame of foliage with this hand, this sinister hand, because there is this very sinister undertone all through the book of these saboteurs of life saboteurs. You've got the woman, this sort of fairly ethereal sort of woman running madly through the undergrowth. Really, she's probably a bit of a scatterbrained creature, and she probably is in the story. You've got the horses, which of course is a central story about horses, but looking sinisterly at the hand, you know, thinking what's he up to? And you've got the house in the background, it's centred around this house. My only criticism of the cover was the house in the story is very, very much more of a Georgian house. This was a little bit of a sort of Kentucky type of house for me. But it depicted everything really that I wanted in the story. It's very three-dimensional, the picture. You can't probably see that here, but you feel as though you could put your hand in and grab the people, grab the horses out of the image. And this image is really blown up to be quite large, but I've also got small cards that it's also, you know, miniaturized, and they are equally good. So I was really very pleased that this guy from Spiffing Covers came along and helped me with this cover. The other thing that Spiffing Covers did, which was really great, was because again, I'm no computer brain, you know, I just sat down on Word and wrote this story. Didn't even occur to me about formatting it for Kindle, and he was very helpful in explaining about formatting, and for iBooks as well, although the book isn't yet out on iBooks. But they also came up with all sorts of ideas about making it into a hardback copy, which we are in the process of doing. But they were very, very patient, I think is the best description. And this cover, there were three other covers, actually which were totally nothing to do with this at all. And I think that they were very instrumental. So I would say to any people who are thinking about getting a cover out there for their book, go to a professional. It really is worth it, because they just helped me no end. And when I was at my wit's end and I'm thinking, oh no, I don't know what to do, and how can I tell them this isn't really what I want, they were fantastic. They really, really helped me, and nothing was too much trouble. So there's a good advert for you for spiffing covers, but also to go to a professional to help you. Anyway, that's about all for me for today. I'll be back again soon, I hope, with another question from people from my webpage. And if you've got any questions you'd like to ask me, just send me an email. I'll be happy to answer them. Okay, hope you're all having a good day. Bye-bye.